Hello and welcome to number 5 in the video series that answers the question, what's up with that t-shirt? Let's dive right into it. I'm just going down this one stack now. I've got one side, 3 stacks in a box. Going to Reefer King. Oh shit. This t-shirt's old. This is another fashion victim t-shirt, like the motorcycles with all the skeletons in different positions. So I've apparently had this t-shirt since 1993, and weed wasn't legal then. So check that out. No stories behind that one. Okay, we've run into a theme. Okay, I do kind of remember getting this one here at the Oregon Saturday Market, I believe. They had these vendors, and one in particular had just mad t-shirts, so many different kinds of t-shirts, and I seem to remember picking that one up there. Okay, and now we are into the t-shirt that says hi. I think this is a band, something to do with the band, but T-line, I'm not remembering what. I cut the tag out. Hi. Oh, maybe that's like a play on Tide. I don't know. No memories. Oh, and this one, that one's California, and this one is Oregon. And again, oh, here's Nor'Wester. Okay. Nor'Wester was a brewery in Oregon that was bought out by a brewery called Saxon. I think actually that acquisition pulled them under, or maybe it was the next one. So Saxon Brewery was a great brewery. I have one of their t-shirts, I'm sure. And so Nor'Wester, and I had a friend that was their head brewer. Wasn't the brew master, but he was a head brewer. So Nor'Wester was just like, you know, like a defunct brewery basically at this point. Now, holy shit, this is huge. Another weed t-shirt. Okay. And we are really running into, and these shirts don't really have many memories. Like, back in the day, I loved buying anything that was like that. Like, it was stuff, it was hard to find. Look at those. I mean, these things are ancient. These things are literally like from like 94 or something like that. I was looking to see if that was a date. All right. 989 Studios. Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal 3. Huh. I do not remember where I got this from, but Twisted Metal 3 was a video game that I had, that I played the hell out of it, because there was a zombie, Rob Zombie or White Zombie or one of the two, had a song in the freaking video. And that was like the only place you could hear it. But it was a fun game. Twisted Metal is like cars racing around like crazy, blowing each other up. I have no idea why. I have no idea where I got that, but I almost feel like there is another pink taco t-shirt. We don't need to. I almost feel like there's a story there. Like I was somewhere at some, I'm not sure, but someday it might come to me, and I reserve the right to tell the story then. Well, I think my mother might have given me this back in like the 90s, 93 or something like that, maybe. I guess apparently some of these things are so old that I don't really have any memory of them. It's just, look at these t-shirts. But that's okay. Oh, here's one with some stories to it. Holy cow. This one's from the 80s. And look what's left of it. All right. And this is actually a pretty cool little design. But yeah, this was a concert t-shirt. Like for a while, like when the grunge thing was happening, I'd wear, cut off Levi's that were hardly there, patches barely, and like a shirt like this. So, okay, so the story behind this one, it says 81. This is from 1981, all right? So local trash was, I was super young, obviously. In 81, I was like 10, right? So I came upon this t-shirt probably in like, I want to say 88, somewhere around there, 87, 89, in that range. And at that time, I lived on a houseboat mortgage. I was hanging out with this guy, Dirty Doug, and he was like, I don't know, like 13 or 15 years older than me or something like that. And a lot of it had to do with water skiing, right? So he had access to his roommate to high-end ski boats. And there were water ski teams that I was always trying to get involved with. I wanted to be on the water ski team, but like, I don't know what I didn't have. I think it was the diet might have been it, because I was a little chunky around those years, right? So, but I loved water skiing and was always trying to go water skiing, trying to get somebody to tow me, I mean, it was, when the weather was nice, it was constant, And Doug had a ski boat, Mastercraft, like a few of them over the years, right? So there was somebody that was involved, I think, with the water ski community and like the competition ski community that was down on the Willamette, that I have no idea if it's there anymore or not. Like, that river like was so polluted back then. It's like the pollution, like, probably like, I won't get in it anymore. I don't know what level people do, but back in the day it was huge. I mean, I remember my stepdad's friend, like this guy Paul Fiscum, like this dude, he was a frickin' ski fanatic, and he owned a boat, and he had buddies that would get up in the morning, and they'd get up in the morning at like frickin' crack of dawn when the frickin' water was, what the term is, glass, right? And just frickin', lay down on a slalom ski sideways and just carve. Now, I slalom skied. I wasn't, super hardcore laying down on my side, but I wasn't bad. And I was also practicing like being a base for, pyramid stuff too, is like the progression I got to. So that local trash was a like somebody's idea like this. I think it says, I never met this person. I got this shirt through Dirty Doug. It says Mimi81, right? So apparently somebody came up with it, and then they were making t-shirts of it, right? And I remember it being like kind of a coveted thing to get a hold of one, right? Like, Doug is wearing one. Hey, can I get one of those? You know, and oh, maybe, I don't know, you know, type of thing. You got to give me $10 now. Like, a t-shirt was $10 back then. So, okay. So, that t-shirt is associated with as far as my perception is concerned. You know, Doug is somebody that I knew for a lot of years, and he knew a lot of people that I didn't have any clue. So I think, though, that it had something to do with the water ski community and the water ski team around the Willamette River around the 80s. So that's that story of that stack of t-shirts. Holy cow, that's a huge stack. A lot of those are just, you know, like the Riverman, and you know, I mean, it's just like, yeah, I went to a market, I bought a t-shirt, and I wore it to a couple concerts, maybe wore it to a club or whatever, and then I stuck it in this box. You know, not much of a story. So if you like this video, you should subscribe to this channel. If you didn't like this video, you should subscribe to this channel. Peace.